How you doing? This is Jean. Remember me?
In March 2010, my father-in-law, 91-year-old Pete Scholes, had just been through his third divorce. As well, he'd been declared legally blind. And he went to go live in an assisted living community, Devon Manor. Now, Pete's a charmer. As I said, he had been married 3 times, and he quickly got restless within the community and decided to try something he had never done before, and that's to write and direct a feature film. So he approached the residents of Devon Manor, divided them up into a film crew and a cast, and they shot a 48-minute World War II espionage drama, film noir, called The Telephone. It wasn't necessarily the best film, but they were having such a great time. It was a little bit of Plan 9 from Outer Space meets The Maltese Falcon. And they had a screening and they made $72. And they decided to start work on their next production. They sent me a DVD of The Telephone, and it was charming.
Because we just discovered a plot to blow up an ammunition gun at the corner of Fitzgerald and Martin Street.
I was really impressed with what these guys pulled off with so little. You know, as an independent producer, I'm used to working on a shoestring budget, and what they did with close to nothing was nothing short of amazing. And Pete wanted to start discussing his next project. It was going to be called Bloody Mess, a vampire movie, because as Pete said, vampires are really hot right now. And that got me wondering what other programs there might be out there for the elderly, programs that allow them to stay culturally engaged. I found a group in San Francisco called the Institute of Aging. There's the Engage Project here in Los Angeles, as well as a group in New York called Senior Planet, which teaches technology to elderly. So it was Pete and the residents of Devon Manor and The Telephone and all these groups that are helping elderly. Those are my inspiration for Rebels of the Third Age, a documentary about keeping the elderly culturally and intellectually engaged. As we all know, our average life expectancy is increasing. In 2009, 39 million people were over the age of 65. By 2030, that number is going to reach 72 million. And then in 2050, 90 million people are going to be over the age of 65. Now, to personalize that, I'm going to be a part of that group. You're going to be a part of that group. Whether or not you, it's going to be your family, neighbors, friends. And I think we have to think about how we want to spend our retirement years. I feel we want to be active members of society. I think we want to be involved in cultural programs. I think we're going to want to live our years like Pete Scholes as rebels of the Third Age.